How we doing, guys? Just about there. What's going on, Mandy? What's going on, Robbie? Give me a couple minutes. I'm almost there. As always, I am perpetually behind. Yeah, that's not always true. Good. What now? Quit being a whiny butt. What? What's the matter with you? Hmm? You want to be in there with the boys? They won't let you in. Okay. What's up, Jim? Hello, Marie. What's up, CL? Let me get this all live here. Let's go and just get this. Turning on the display capture. And I'm going back over to random.org. So there we go. 25 names in. Oh, hush. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, so we're going to copy these in. Here's your list. Neil on the top, Tim on the bottom. Going to copy and paste it over to... There we go. Then, going back over here, this is a team, so I'm going to just show you I have 25 in. Liberty, hush. Hush. I know, but hush. My goodness. Hold on one sec, guys. I gotta let her go to her upstairs. She's whining my life away. Come on. Come on. Cadence! Katie! You guys are killing her. She's in there whining like a crazy person. I've never in my life heard a German Shepherd who was so mouthy, for heaven's sakes. Alright, so let's copy and paste this over and get it printed. It's kind of funny, actually. Values only. And let's print that out. And go. Really? And here we go again. Okay, so let's print it over. It's tiny printing time. Everyone see that? Neil has the Mariners, Tim has the Reds, Will has the Red Sox, Jim has the Brewers Indians, Daniel Mata the Dodgers, Robbie has the Phillies, Tim has the Cardinal Astros combo, Jacob the Rangers, Robbie has the Blue Jays, Robbie has the White Sox, Marie has the Yankees, Landon has the Pirates, Robbie has the Orioles, Jacob has the Braves, CL has the Rockies, Neil the A's Royals, Adam the Rays, Jonathan the Angels, Jacob the Padres, the Diamondbacks, CL has the Cubs, Robbie the Twins, Joe the Marlins, Jonathan the Tigers, and Tim has the Mets. All right, you guys, this thing... Every single time this thing. Every single time. Let's see if I get this to print out again. portrait. Statement. Rolo. It's still not great. Oh, what are you gonna do? What's up, Brandon? Yeah, a little easier to read. You know, that is why I don't like wireless printers. They have an attitude all the time. Anyone putting out any trades before we get started? Because I'm ready to get into it. What's up, Brandon? I am ready to just get into it. Yeah, Tim, you did fine. I mean, yours is pretty good. The Mets are good. Cardinals, Astros, I mean, those are teams you like anyway. And the Reds have good potential. Jonathan got Detroit. Joe got the Marlins. CL got the Cubs. The vaunted mighty Cubs and the Rockies. Adam got the Rays. Robbie got the White Sox. Didn't Robbie also get the Robbie also got the Orioles, right? Yeah, the Orioles too. Vaunted, not haunted. Come on. Yeah, I mean the Yankees are up again. Guys, we're talking prospects. So what might be good now in 2 years from now might be crap, and what everyone goes, oh geez, might be the greatest thing since sliced bread in 2 years. I mean, this is a whole product. Unless you get some Rutschman orange that you just want to turn out really quick, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole product. And that's why the random for this product is good, just because of what it offers you for the money that you're paying for it. Maya. McRae. Brickhouse and Jones. Clinic. Here's a 737. Everyone who got a team they didn't necessarily like, they're breathing heavy now. But then, how do you feel if we hit something, you know, a superfractor auto? I'm not saying we will. I'm just saying it's all a matter of perspective right now until we're done. Joey Bart, Blade, Thompson, Downs, Callahan, and Schmidt refractors, and Keone. Let's move the camera down a little bit, I think. Everyone having a good day today? Mine has been peaceful. That's all I care about. Yes, it's all about hitting. And all about taking these things and putting them away for a couple. That's what Adam said he's doing, which I like. Adam's philosophy is I'll buy them, I will put them away, and then in a couple of years I'll take a look at them and see what I have. I like that. Groshans, and Reyes. Oh. Gunnar Henderson. Everything works two ways if you're looking at the negative part of it all the time. Maybe if we just focused on the positive part, then we might be okay. I mean, the negative part is ever present in everything that we do with breaking. But so is the positive part. That's negative. But so is the positive. If all we ever focus on are the things that we don't get in breaks, we are never happy. Schultz, Hosey, Bishop. Look at my poor hapless Giants who haven't turned out anything for me worth a crap yet. But I'm still happy to be breaking and still happy to be adding to my collection. If you can find joy in it, anything can make you happy. Look at Annette. Amaya, Riley Green. Hey, look at that. After 25 years, she's almost found something to like about me. So she just focuses on the positive. You know? What's up, Sam? Some of us in our lives are just half glass, or glass half empty. Some of us are glass half full. I will just continue to be a glass half full kind of guy. After all, if it wasn't for the fact that I started breaking, would I have met any of you? No. And that is the truth. Not any of you. Maybe, you know, incidentally through other breaks, but I'm just saying. Not like I know you all now. And so, even if we had to quit breaking tomorrow, we have made lasting relationships, and those will go way beyond anything that happens with breaking. So that's good, right? Smith, Hicklin. And look at that for the Texas Rangers out of 250. Joshy. A lot of #1 overall picks never make it. That's baseball. Texas Rangers belong to Jacob. I'm not being philosophical tonight. I'm being straight about it. The straight fact of the matter is you can be one of two people when you're breaking. Half empty or half full. I am a half full kind of a guy. Actually, I'm more like a cup runneth over kind of guy. Because after all, if I didn't start breaking, who would I have to talk to at 4 o'clock in the morning when everyone else is asleep and I'm up working on something? I'd be talking to no one. I'd be talking to the air. I'd be bugging my wife while she was sleeping. But nope, now I have somebody at 4 a.m. I can message, and there's a pretty good chance he's going to message me back. All right, 2. I'm not allowed to go in by the plants. This one has on the corner, has a little white dot. Gambrel, $4.99. I'm not allowed to be around the plants because my cat likes to eat them. Lewis and Bishop. My cat likes to eat them and then throw up. No, no. Only when you let it do results impact the glass. You take a deep breath and you go, that's what this game is all about, and then we move on. I'm not saying for everyone, I'm saying for me. I am a glass half full when it comes to the breaks. Because I'll give you a glass half full scenario that I like. I was telling CL this a little while ago. There was a 100 boxer going on of Topps Update, and I really wanted Mike Yastrzemski. But for what I paid for Mike Yastrzemski in the 200 boxer was actually, the 100 boxer was more expensive. And so I said to myself, do I want to pay $140 or $150 for a spot? Or do I just want to let it go? Be happy with the fact that you had it in the 200 box and you did well. And I thought to myself, well, no, you know what? Be happy and let it go, because that's more than you want to pay, and you're not going to do anything foolish like that anymore. I say anymore in air quotes. And so I watched said break today of that, and come to find out that there was not one Yastrzemski of anything hit whatsoever. Brock Blue. No color, no base autos, no nothing. And so I said, I dodged a huge bullet, and the glass, even though I really wanted them, was half full. And had they hit, I would have been happy for the person who got the hit, and I would have said, well, darn, it was just more than I wanted to pay. As long as you do it somewhere else, yeah, that's fine. You can Troy Smith somewhere else. Just don't Troy Smith here, if you wouldn't mind. Kendall Williams and Glenn Allen Hill. And look at that. Nice Bryson Stott out of $4.99. And I would wager that outside of one or two of you, I would wager, let me just say it a different way. I would wager that I put as much money into buying into breaks and everything else as the majority of you do. If we had to put an average on it, that's what I would say. I do buy lots of singles off of eBay, but I also buy into breaks. I don't always tell everyone about all the breaks that I'm in because, you know, when I miss, it's a little embarrassing. And every once in a while, I might overpay for the break, and so Martinez and Williamson. How about some green Ryan Nelson? You know? When I hit, of course, I act like it was the first break I bought into forever, and I got something great. But when I miss, I don't always want everybody to know. That's why you rarely see me talking when I'm in other people's breaks anymore, because I don't want everyone to know that I missed. And I like having funny looks at me. Anyway, by someone I live with, it gives me the eyeball when those kind of things happen. Because I used to say, "Hey, Nat, I just bought into this break. Come sit down with me and watch it," and then I would get nothing. You know, and that would do that. And that would be that. And so, at the end of the day, life is good. Will Wilson, Alejandro Kirk, Adley, Victor out of 499. Lewis and Steer. There was a whole bunch of people complaining about that draft sapphire that they couldn't get in. A whole bunch. I'm sure Topps will rectify the situation. Jelly. I picked up a couple of his autographs recently. A gold wave, and a gold, true gold, and an orange wave. Langoliers and Freeman. And here we go with the blue. Hudson Head for San Diego. 67 out of 150. And so that made me happy. What am I doing that for? Then I missed out on a couple others, and that didn't make me happy. But it is what it is. When you guys do this, make sure you get video of you two getting arrested. Post it in the Facebook group. It'll be fun to watch. Levine and Costello. And Nassim Nunez. That's good though, right? Sit on those for a little while, Brandon, see what happens. Couple of Giants. Though I did get something in the mail. When did I get something in the mail the other day? Something that I bought. I can't remember what it was. I stuck it in my Giants box. Song and Campbell. George Kirby. Purple. Out of 250. Green. Green. You laugh, CL, but there's a 60% chance that Robbie actually sleeps with those cards under his pillow. %60 chance. Christian Robinson. Dunning refractor. Look, Hudson head again. 72. 80%? Well, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but, you know, 72 out of 250. You sleep with your Otani printing plate? All right, makes sense. Kelly. Joshy. Joshy Jung. I've got a couple of good leads on a case of 2019 Bowman, which I like. If I pick that up, we'll be breaking that. Kyle and Jensen refractors. Blaze Alexander blue. Easy, family-friendly channel, Robbie. Family-friendly channel. Better be careful because Marie will get you, or Mandy will get you. But I guess they both will. You know, I'll do the numbers. I'll do the numbers. If I can get it for what I want to get it, I'll be able to have it for a little bit cheaper than I think what you would find it now, but it's still in the preliminary stages. Verling and Baby. Wow, I'm shocked. Brennan Malone. 173 out of 250. 173 out of 250. That's true. I think it's probably all moderators, right? Is it all moderators? Maria and Mandy are both moderators. Except Sam. Poor Sam. Poor Sam is not a moderator. Who else is here that's not a moderator? Jim is not a moderator. Tim is not a moderator. Jim, Tim, and Sam. They're in trouble. It will be something akin to draft, for not for teams, but for pricing. I'm saying you're not a moderator, Tim. You're one of the three in the room that's not a moderator. Because if you can believe it, draft is more expensive right now than Bowman. Dillard and Casey Golden. And so that is why I'm trying to swoop in, but we'll see. Yep. That is 100% true, CL. 100% true. Sean Fletcher. What are you doing, Mandy? Coward out of 150. Cower out of 150. That's what I am working on. CL, if I revealed all my secrets to you in public, then everyone would know all my secrets in public. Wenzel, Miller, Refractors. Kansas City, Brady McConnell. Again, everyone says who, but in 2 years, Brady McConnell might be the super stud of super studs. Save lives and break at the same time. Oh, you're at work. Okay, gotcha. My old microphone had a little button that I could just press really easily to get, what's the word I'm looking for? Mute people. I mean, to mute the microphone. This one's much more complicated because it's fancy. Goss, Downs, Bren, Mitchell, Gore. Mitchell is not. Okay, Gore is a refractor. Small is a refractor. Victor. One, two, three, four, five. We're gonna have our autos. This one is a spackle, a lick and stick. Rodriguez and Sycamore. And CL spot has paid for itself. CL spot has paid for itself. Bishop. Two down. It does have some ink on it. It's like a printing error right there. So you're welcome. Box 3. I have another full case of this. I mean, I'm more than happy to do the other full case, you know, as a full case break. You guys tell me. I'm easy. Do I get the white circle of death? Anyone else get the white circle of death? Is it just me? Hold on. Okay. The Instant Pot? Is that what you're saying? The things we cook in the Instant Pot? And anyway, how do you know it's a net? And truth of the matter is, it is me. I am the one who cooks in the Instant Pot. I am an excellent cook. Excellent. Blue Wave. JJ Bleday, Blue Wave, Miami Marlins. 1. Number 1 out of 150. 1 out of 150. JJ Bleday. Miami Marlins belong to Miami Marlins. Isn't that Adam? No, he has a raise. Who has? Where's Miami at? Joe Clausen. JJ Bleday, number 1 out of 150. Blue Wave. I'll give you a recipe right now. Mandy, you ready to write it down? You take either 1 whole chicken or about 4 pounds of legs or thighs. You don't want to use breast because it dries out too quickly. Frozen is fine, because that's quite often what I do is start mine frozen. This one is for Filipino chicken adobo. Filipino chicken adobo. This is the recipe that I have played with, that I have got my kids to enjoy. So in that pot, you put a half a cup, JJ Bleday, of Eric. Oh no, he's not. He's not. Roshins is not. Justin Slayton is though. 136 out of 499. You put 1 cup of soy, or a half cup of soy sauce, a half a cup of chicken broth, and a half a cup of vinegar, white vinegar, clear vinegar. A teaspoon. I usually put a heaping teaspoon because I like garlic. Of you can use granulated garlic. Why did I put that in there? But I use the like the ground. The chopped up garlic in a little jar. I like that, using that for it. And then jelly, look at that. See how it keeps winning. And then I put in 5 bay leaves because I love bay leaves. And then I will put in a half a teaspoon of pepper. So that's all the ingredients you need for that chicken. You can do a whole chicken, you can do, or something akin to 4 pounds of thighs or legs. You know, you can do less if you want, because the sauce isn't really all that strong. Oh, this one's weird. What is that? Frozen's fine. Thawed is fine. It doesn't make a difference. Is this an autograph? Hold on one second. Armani Smith, Seth Beer. Oh, okay, that's why. 210 out of 250. There's your Rutschman. Out of 250. So that's your meat portion of it. You can also use pork, but I'll be honest with you, if you want to use pork, you need to use a pork shoulder, something that's fatty, because it just, otherwise it dries out too much, which doesn't work. And so then a half a cup of soy, half a cup of vinegar, clear vinegar, white vinegar, whatever you want to call it, and a half a cup of chicken broth. A heaping teaspoon of garlic, whatever way you like it, granulated or in the little chunks, or you can chop up about 6 cloves of garlic, whichever way you like to go if you want to be all fancy, which I am not. Death Rage and Lipschitz. 5 bay leaves, and about a half teaspoon of black pepper. Though I usually put more, but because I'm a pepper person. I mean, when I say I like more, I like my eggs about black with pepper. That's how much I like pepper. Then you put it in the Instant Pot, and then you, I usually do it my own way, the way that I found out best, Mandy. And here's the thing. With the Instant Pot, I usually put it on meat for about 30 minutes. I put it on meat for about 30 minutes and let it cook on meat for 30 minutes. And then after gets done venting itself and taking itself back to normal, then I pressure cook it for 30 minutes. And the pressure cooking for 30 minutes is really where it makes it all nice and tender and all that good stuff. So put it on the meat setting and let it go for 30 minutes, and then pressure cook it for 30 minutes. Packard and Johnson. Oh, CL, Aaron Shunk. Man, CL, the gifts that keep on giving. If CL were any luckier. Shunk is the top-rated prospect. He's not. I was going to try to come up with something. I call that's a Filipino adobo. Chicken or pork, whichever way you want to do it. Chicken adobo, pork adobo. And that one, if I can eat that. Thank you, CL. That's what I was going for. I couldn't come up with it. And that one I absolutely love. I could eat that every day. It does not come out overly strong, which some adobos can be. I have tried it with apple cider vinegar, and it was not good. So you can try that if you want, but it didn't turn out well for me. And Vaughn. And so that's that. And that's a good one. But if you like barbecue, there are lots of no carb barbecue sauces out there that actually are not bad. If you want to go that way. But I have to also admit that one of my favorite things to eat is just a big pile of bacon. And no, I don't feel bad. And yes, it is delicious. Over at Fresh Time, they have really good bacon. Right now it's on sale. It was on sale last week for $2.99 a pound. Peterson and Doxicus. Jake Gunther. And I will just lightly fry it because I don't like my bacon hard. And I will just hammer it. Those low-carb tortillas that we found at the Walmart in Orlando, they're 3 carbs a piece, are probably your best bet for some kind of a breading if you need that. But I just play with that thing sometimes. I just try things. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. When they don't work, I feed it to the dog. When they do work, I have discovered something good. I have not cooked in the Instant Pot. I just throw it in the pan. I usually cut it into thirds, throw it in the pan, and let it go. Lightly fried. Today, Costco has zero carb sausage, pork breakfast sausage. And I put down a lot of that too. This morning I had whatever we had left in the bag, which I think was only like 4 of them, and then I don't know, several eggs, 4 or 5 eggs. Over easy. You could try it though. It has a saute setting on it though. I'm certain that you could. When that chicken gets done in the Instant Pot, if you want, you can broil it off in the oven until it gets, gets a nice brown on the skin, but it's not necessary. I like it a little bit better that way, but I'm quite often too lazy and it tastes too good to spend that much time in it. Ornelas. Vince Fernandez. Blue. And it depends upon the veggies. Root vegetables, no. So carrots would be out. Greens are fine, and I eat tomato. I just don't go overboard on the tomato. You know, I eat salads because there's a lot of low-carb salad dressings. But you want to stay with anything, the root vegetables. Potatoes are bad, the carrots are bad. Corn is bad. There are some candies, and I'll get you the name. I'll take a picture of them for you, Mandy, that Annette found at the grocery store that are fantastic. Gorski and Libator, that are both Cameron Cannon for the Red Sox out of $4.99. That are, for the whole thing, 1 carb. For the whole, and it's like, it really is like eating a candy bar. It is that good. Yeah, zucchini's fine. Yeah, zucchini's fine. When I fry chicken, I just fry it. I don't put anything on it now. We just deep fry it just like it is, naked. Nothing else on it. And it is delicious. Usually at the end, I put a little garlic butter because you want all that fat. And then I go to town. I have written a book on breaking that I want you all to buy on Amazon. It's on Amazon right now. It becomes a gold. It is called Breaking. Break-In. It's the apostrophe. Michael Bush for the Dodgers. 28 out of 50. Gold. So you can look it up on Amazon. It's called Breakin', B-R-E-A-K-I-N apostrophe. And I'm working on the sequel right now. It's Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. So you guys can get that pretty soon. Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. Sun-dried tomatoes are high carb. High carb sun-dried tomato. You gotta go light on sun-dried tomatoes. So everyone go out and buy my book. I understand they made it into a movie of some kind, but you should ignore that one. Why? Do you wish me in prison? Is that what you're going for? Why can't you just go buy my book, Breakin'? Or wait for the sequel, Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. I just don't want to go back to prison. Ooh, did I say back? I don't want to go to prison. Because, you know, that would be bad. Bailing Robbie out of jail is hard enough. I don't want to go back to, prison. Drew Waters. Anthony Prato. And Connor Capel. 140 out of 150. So using the power of math, we know that this card is truly and genuinely 14 out of 15. 14 out of 15. We use the power of math to be able to sell our cards for more on eBay. Oh yeah, that's right. Last Box Mojo. I forgot about that. If you need it. Someone like CL, he doesn't need it. J.J. Goss and Jackson Cower. And Wyatt. There's a forward in by book by Jean-Claude Van Damme. I understand that they also included him in the movie, but you know, I would just ignore him, the fact that he's in there. What do you mean? What did I say? I said you don't need any other hits, so that's why you didn't have the last Bucks Mojo. So again, Breakin' or the sequel, which will be out soon, it's probably up there on Amazon already. Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. Out of $4.99, Matt Vierling. Matt Vierling. Matthew Thompson. Oh, look at that. Fernandez. Seth Johnson. Tampa Bay Rays. Did you? Did you find it? You find Breakin'? It's probably up there. Do they have the pre-buy on Electric Boogaloo up there yet? Come on, 80s Breakin' movies. Breakin' and Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. Anyone? No one? Am I the only one? Here comes some orange paper. Am I the only one? I know more of you lived through the 80s. Tim, I'm sure you probably watched it. It's a breakdancing movie. Jeter Downs, Wisniewski, Bleday, and for the Toronto Blue Jays. 25 out of 25. And Jean-Claude Van Damme was in the first one. No. Step Up was an 80s or is a modern version of those wonderful classics, those great movies. There would be no Step Up to anything if not for Breakin' and Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. She'll find it. Have her look up Electric Boogaloo, Tim. She will most definitely find him. Fitterer, Javier Manoa. That I don't doubt. You look kind of like Ozone. Mandy, you're getting rid of all of your cards. Wander Franco. Logan Driscoll. You're starting over. Some Giants. Another Giant. Green. Jelly. First time I heard his name called Jelly, I had to look it up. I was like, there's no way. Gold Wave could be an auto. Gold Wave auto. Let's find out. So Shoemake is a refractor. Siani is a refractor. Dodgers, Jimmy Lewis, 24 out of 50. We also had a Jimmy Lewis blue yesterday. Blue Wave, Jimmy Lewis for the Dodgers. Jimmy Lewis, Gold Wave, Daniel Mata. Oh, I got a text. What does the text say? That would be a negative on breaking again tonight. We can do it again tomorrow. We're in that weird time. You know, we're kind of in between. You know what I'm saying? And so I have another case of draft sitting back here. I've got 5 cases of Bowman's Best on their way in from various sources. Rooker and Pardino. So we're going to be doing that. I'm working on the Bowman, 2019 Bowman case that I feel like I'm getting closer on. I feel like I'm getting closer. And then we are also going to do the ever popular 2019 Top Series 1. Cheap, fun break. Cheap, fun break. That'll be fun. It's a filler break. We're just filling time. We're filling it in with things. There seemed to be a lot of interest, more than 20 people interested in it, which kind of surprised me. Jimenez and Abreu. And clearly, if you listen to CL, the case of Bowman is gone before it even gets here. So based on the fact that he wants all 25 spots, we'll have to work out a price that'll work, you know. Joey Bart. Bryant Packard out of $4.99. It's gone? Okay, it's gone. Packard out of $4.99. So we're going to be playing the fill-in game for now. From now until February. What is it? The release, February 5th or whatever it is for 2020. You know, let's work on that pricing then. Yeah, let's work on that. Let's work on the pricing then. Let's see what we can come up with. If we can come up with PYT pricing on it, that we can make work. I'm okay with PYT. Since that's primarily your job, I have to make you disclose ahead of time what teams you want ahead of time, so I know which ones to look for that you've priced down. The Rays are worthless. $9.95. Really? Oh, okay. Kirby. JJ Goss for the Rays. Oh, look. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it, CL. The Rays are only $9.95. That's cheap. We're talking 2019 Bowman, Mandy. I have a line on some product that I'm working very hard. Robbie, I'll need some more glamour shots of you. I had to include them. I need more of pose number 2. They like pose number 3, but thought it was a little bit too revealing. So I need more. All 3 of them, but pose number 2 especially. Just an FYI. Well, Plantain, Alexander, and Justin Slayton, Texas. All right, recap. In no particular order: Spackle, Slayton, Abrams Refractor, $4.99 Packard paper, Driscoll blue chrome, Veerling $4.99 paper, Head 150 chrome, Capel 150 chrome, paper out of 250 Prado, Fernandez blue, light blue, baby blue, powder blue, sun blue, out of 250 Gunther for the Rays, purple. Albert Abreu blue, Rutschman out of 250, number 1 draft pick. Paper blue out of 499, Justin Slayton. Good one. Toglia, Spackle. Paper blue out of 150, Cower. Or is it Kowar? Cower? I don't know. Sky blue out, Blaze Alexander, chrome. Paper out of 250, Hudson Head. Chrome out of 250, George Kirby. Victor Mesa out of 499, paper. Chrome out of 99, Ryan Nelson. Brock Death Rage blue out of 499, paper, Gambrel. And Chrome sky blue, Keone Cavaco. Then 2, we put in the orange paper, 25 out of 25, Kendall Williams for the Toronto Blue Jays. And then the gold, true gold, out of 50, Michael Bush for the Dodgers. So that was a good one, Michael Bush. Base auto, J.J. Goss for the Rays. Lewis for the Dodgers, gold wave out of 50. That's a nice one. Seth Johnson, base. Cameron Cannon out of 499 for the Red Sox. That's a nice one. Aaron Schunk, base for the Rockies. J.J. Bleday, blue wave, number 1 out of 150 for the Miami Marlins. McConnell, Kansas City, base. Brendan Malone, Arizona Diamondbacks, 173 out of 250. Oops. Nasim Nunez, base for the Marlins. Another good one. Bryson Stott for the Phillies out of 499. Another nice one. Josh Jung, yeah, I don't care, out of 250 for the Texas Rangers. And base, Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. So far, the Orioles have not done, well, I say we haven't done fantastically well with Rutschman, but we have because we pulled that dual auto out of 5. And we pulled that other one out of 99, then we pulled the base. So we have pulled them, but this case did not produce Rutschman, but it produced the black. I mean, we got Jung, we got Stott, we got Bleday. We produced, what do we have yesterday? The black Vaughn and 2 Riley Green autos. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, guys, there you go. I do have another case of draft sitting back here. If you guys want to do a full case random, we can do a full case random. I think he sold it and it went for around $700 CL. I think that was the one that I saw on eBay. The only, again, unless something else comes in, the only thing I have left sitting back here. Well, that's not true. I do have some. Tops. I have another case. What do I have sitting over there? The Tops Heritage Minor. You guys want to do some Tops Heritage Minor, and I have 5 more boxes of the. What's that one that we do for you, Brandon? That we got all those autos. the Panini Elite Extra Edition. So that's the other thing I have. I have 5 boxes of that sitting over there too. No, he sold it as a CL. He sold it as an auction on eBay. If that was the same one, there was an auction on eBay I saw for one, and it was 600 and something. Yeah, we do the well. I mean, we could do it that way. I'd have to work on pricing. I was thinking about taking the two of them and mixing, because you get 5 boxes, you're going to get 40 autos out of the Panini Elite Extra. Plus, you're going to get, what, 12 more out of the boxes of those. So that's 92 autos if we did some kind of random on that. But outside of that, unless other things come in, the only other thing I have sitting back there that I haven't done anything yet is the Chasing Ripken break. That would be the other thing. Nothing else will be in until, I don't think, until the beginning of next week. That's kind of the way that I set it up. So that's up to you guys. You know, if you want to do this other case of draft, we can do the other case of draft. I can probably come up with, let me crunch some numbers real quick. All right, Robbie. Good night. We'll see you. We could. I mean, if we did a full case, if we did it at, hold on, let me see what I paid for it. See you later, homie. Let me see. What does that say? I'm not going to make much money on it, but if we did it at like 90 a spot, I can cover, and I don't mind doing that. Saturday storm threat. But you know what? Honestly, do we have enough people to put up 25 spots at 90 apiece? I mean, how many? It would, you know. And that's always a problem. I mean, we could do another half case, which is fine too. And we kind of have the pricing on that. I mean, if we're going to just do the full case, I'll like I said, not make much on it. We'll just do it. Yeah, PYT is going to be a much tougher beast at this point to figure out. I mean, I guess I could take a look at it too and see where we're at. All right, let me throw something out there on in the Facebook group and get an idea. And then we'll go from there. So I will do that now. So thank you all for buying into this other half case. We're going to start getting it sorted now. I'll throw something up there, see where we're at. We have time. There's nothing going on tonight. And then we will go from there. So I will talk to you all shortly. I know you're in it, Brandon. I'll text you and let you know, and we can figure out what's going on. So talk to you all soon.